Good afternoon. An early start for us, isn't it? Is your... Did I say that? No, right. If you'll have to be seated, please. I have a great pleasure in welcoming you all to the annual town meeting. The housekeeping rules for the meeting have been circulated to all members. In advance of this meeting, hard copies are provided on your seats. Are there any apologies for absence?
Thank you, Mr Mayor. We've received apologies from Councillor A. Collinson, Councillor M. Dewhurst, Councillor S. Dewhurst, Councillor J. Hilton, Councillor Jones, Councillor Kelly, Councillor Maiden, Councillor Sam Murphy, Councillor A.J. Sykes may be late, and Councillor Winstanley will be late. Are there any further apologies? The late Councillor Winstanley.
Councillor Edward.
Councillor Edward Coulson. Any further apologies?
George, I don't know whether he's managed to get in. He just twisted his knee outside, but
Councillor George Fair. George Davis, right. Okay.
Just twisted his knee, so I don't know whether he's going to make it.
There is potential time. Thank you.
Right. I now invite Councillor Yvonne Clean to formally propose the election of the Mayor.
Thank you, Mr Mayor, for allowing me to speak. Councillor Susan Greensmith was born and bred in Leigh. With 4 children, she was actually born in Pennington Road, as many from members of growing up there. Now, we all know a true lady never reveals her age, but I think I can safely say she has earned her time to come through by the one standing wafer. It is here she met Alan and her husband in Rock, and they settled in Leigh, and they got married to bring up their daughter together, and in recent years welcomed 2 granddaughters, making their family complete. Susan and Alan will celebrate their golden wedding this year, so 2018 is going to be a really memorable year for the whole family. Susan was first elected to this council in May 2008, after many years as a hard-working volunteer in a local community. She's very busy, an active councillor, earning the respect of all her community. She's a much valued member of Leigh West, and together with Councillor Myra Whiteside, has supported Peter, allowing him to be the next standing leader for the last 27 years. She has served on several committees, including health and social care and planning. Colleagues, I'm looking forward to this year, as working closely with Susan over the years on the plan. She has on the odd occasion got her gases mixed up, leaving us all in stitches on many occasions. Being a strong and active leader within her community, she is a governor at St Peter's Primary School and was previously governor at Sacred Heart Primary School, both in Leigh. She was chair of SACRA for many years. Susan's faith is a large part of her life, and the importance of religious education for our young people is very important to her. This gave her the drive to start a messy church, which has now been going for 5 years, and the first young people attended and now volunteering, and she continues for many more years. This will be Sue's legacy that she leaves for our young people in Leigh West. I know Susan will take on her role in Earth with the highest regard, always with humour, compassion and caring, that comes with the title of Earth for the Wood and Borough. Over the last 10 years I've got to know Susan very well, and we have worked together to make a difference in our borough. We came on this council together and formed a long-lasting friendship, supporting each other in our roles. So it is with great pleasure that I propose that Councillor Sue Greensmith be elected Mayor of the Metropolitan Borough of Wigan for the ensuing municipal year.
Can I now invite Councillor Kevin Anderson to formally second the election of the Mayor?
Thank you, Mr Mayor. It is my pleasure to second this motion. Both Sue and Alan have been active Labour Party members for many years, and I was really pleased to support Sue's selection as a Labour Party candidate to the Leigh West Ward in 2009. She's previously studied in Lowton unsuccessfully. Sue has proved to be an extremely hard-working and effective local councillor. Being a local councillor is one way that Sue puts a strong Christian values into action in her local community. Another important role that Sue has had has been as governor at St Peter's School for over 20 years, 9 years as chairman. She's overseen the amalgamation of the junior and infant schools, several Ofsted inspections, and seen 3 head teachers come and go. Sue and Ellen have strong Christian faiths and have supported St Peter's Church in Leigh over many years. Sue is a very active lay member of the church, visiting people in the homes, communing, passing her children's ministry care strategy some time ago. The Messy Church, which Sue and Ellen helped run, will soon celebrate its 5th birthday and has proved a huge success for the local community. This couple are proud leaders through and through. They've stuck together for over 50 years and are really pleased that they've chosen Doing House as their charity for the coming year. I wish to formally second the resolution that Councillor Sue Greensmith be elected Mayor of the Metropolitan Borough of Wigan for the ensuing municipal year. Thank you, Mr. Mayor.
All those in favour, can we have a show of hands, please? Thank you. Any against? Thank you. We now go down to the front, Sue. So I will now present the new Mayor, Councillor Sue Greensmith, with the mayoral requisition. Congratulations. You want to check the signatures in case anybody's missed out? Good luck. We will now retire to the Mayor's Parlour for the new Mayor to be robed. And so things all in the west.
What your son's doing in his territory is being released.
Yeah, that's right.
You know which hospital? And also, if he doesn't go in that route, there's some opportunities with the community trust, training as PE teachers and going through.
Right, brilliant. Okay.
And looking for lads who...
It's meant to be
You let me know. The Emerson Boysall also runs an organisation for lads who've been released. We're trying to get them into clubs and non-league clubs and national league clubs and stuff like that. So just keep me informed.
Yeah. No, we'll get in trouble. So we're in
Are you going to the meeting tomorrow?
I'm going to David. Yeah. I'm going
He's given me
Friday.
an option.
I'm going, yes.
Councillors, ladies and gentlemen, quickly upstanding for the new worshipful mayor of the Borough of Wigan, Councillor Sue Greensmith.
Please be seated.
I will now invite the Mayor to make the declaration of acceptance of office and to sign the Code of Conduct form.
I, Councillor Sue Greensmith, having been elected to the office of Mayor of Wigan Council, declare that I take that office upon myself and will duly and faithfully fulfil the duties of it according to the best of my judgment and ability. I undertake to observe the Council's Code of Conduct in the performance of my function in that office, as that code stands from time to time. Sorry, Regulars. Please be gentle. Stand. I am deeply honoured to have been elected Mayor of Wigan Borough. It is a privilege as well as a great responsibility, and I promise to uphold the office with pride and dignity. I would like to thank Alan, my family and close friends for coming here today to support me. Along with thanks to my fellow councillors for giving me the opportunity to serve the people of Wigan Borough, which I will do to the best of my ability. I would like to thank Councillor Cleave for nominating me and Councillor Anderson for seconding me. Wigan Borough is changing. We are a community that is intensely proud of its history, but look forward to a bright and vibrant future. I am determined to to help this council in achieving the aspirations of our community, while acknowledging I represent all the elected councillors. I would like to pay a special tribute to our outgoing mayor, Councillor Bill Clark and his wife Joan, who I have had the privilege of working alongside. I'm sure you will agree they have had a wonderful year and been a credit to our borough. My chosen charity for my mayoral year is Darien House, the Children's Hospice. It is the only hospice for children that serves all of the Wigan Borough and the North West. They provide palliative specialist respite and end-of-life care for children and young families and young adults throughout the North West region, as well as offering ongoing support to the families that have lost their beloved children. Every year, we have to raise $4 million to keep the doors open and continue their good work. I do hope you will support me and the Charities Committee to raise much needed funds. Thank you. I would now like to introduce my consort, Alan Breedson. My chaplain will be Reverend Judith Cooper of St. Peter's and St. Paul's Churches in Leeds, and she will now offer prayers of thanksgiving for my election. Reverend Judith.
Please would you stand for prayer? Father, we thank you for the life and work of Susan, for the coming year in which she will serve, for those whose work sustains our town and the communities in which we live. We pray for all who create the wealth in which we trade, for those who grow and provide our food, or who in industry, commerce and transport bring it to our homes. We thank you for those who day and night maintain the public services, for the police, for those who respond in emergencies, and for all those who work in health, healing or social care. Teach us to remember that all our lives depend upon the work of many minds and hands, and we pray that we may live thankfully and in unity as members of one human family. Through Jesus Christ our Lord. Amen. Lord, grant us all a vision to see what we can achieve, to reach out beyond ourselves, to share our lives with others, to stretch our capabilities, to increase our sense of purpose, be aware of where we can help, and to be sensitive to your presence, and to give heed to your constant call. And we ask these prayers in the name of Jesus Christ our Saviour. Amen.
I invite Councillor Bullen to formally propose a vote of thanks to the retiring mayor.
Madam Mayor, thank you very much for inviting me to speak. Before I formally propose a vote of thanks to our retiring mayor, I would just like to pay tribute to his work representing us this year. Bill, I feel, has been a real gentlemanly mayor. I was in the mayor's parlour when Bill received Lydia and her family, one of our high school pupils who was very close to the major incident at Manchester Arena and was understandably greatly affected by it. A teacher at the school helped Lydia with a project to make the BP rings, which she sold, and she made £12,000 for the Manchester One Love Fund. Lydia received an award from the mayor, and I saw the sensitive way in which Bill welcomed the family and put them at ease. He helped them to celebrate their achievement in overcoming a difficult and traumatic experience. And a tribute to Joan, Mayoress at Bill's side. There cannot be many boroughs across the country where at the annual Mayor's Ball, the Mayoress and her sister perform on stage with a choir. Joan is a member of Milltown Sound, which is a community all-female barber's shop choir, which has won many awards at home and abroad. It was a truly memorable evening. So, with 466, I believe, official engagements and a great deal of money raised for 2 charities, I hope that Bill and Joan have enjoyed the year and have many happy memories to share and cherish. Madam Mayor, may I now formally propose this resolution. That the warmest thanks of this council be accorded to Councillor Bill Clark for the able, courteous and acceptable manner in which he has filled the office of Mayor of this metropolitan borough during the past municipal year. Thank you, Madam Mayor.
I now invite Councillor Paul Kennett to formally second the vote of thanks.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. And can I first of all start by congratulating you on your election to this office. Wish you all the best for the forthcoming year. I will now formally second the resolution that the warmest thanks of this council be accorded to Councillor Bill Clark for the able, courteous and acceptable manner in which he has filled the office of Mayor of this metropolitan borough during the past municipal year. In so doing, can I just add to Councillor Bullen's warm comments, Bill, to say that I very much enjoyed attending the events with you this year throughout the borough. I think you've acted with dignity at all times. You put the borough first in all the events that you've attended. Councillor Bullen indicated that you've done some 466 engagements this year, which is, I'm sure everybody will agree, impressive. I've been able to attend some of those events, and there's one in particular that I do remember. It was a quiz night in your ward of Ashton at the Brian Baru Club. I'm sure you remember it. And I was there with former Councillor Ash, and we were sat there. We just had a particularly poor round. I forget what the subject matter of the round was, but it was then announced by the quizmaster that sport was the next round. And of course, both me and Nigel being big sports fans, this is our round. Only to find that the quizmaster, one Councillor Winstanley, is on horse racing yachts. Virtually every question was on horse racing, and we did even worse in that particular round. So, most enjoyable. I thoroughly enjoyed attending events with you, Bill, and also to Joe as well, who I think has been steadfast support to Bill during the past year as well. I did notice in the Weekly Evening Post today, Bill, that you said that it's a blood borough, this is, and I suspect that everybody in this room will agree with those sentiments. Thank you.
Thank you.
All those in favour, please show. Any against? Would any other members like to speak? Councillor Wilson.
Thank you very much, Madam Mayor, and again, can I offer my personal congratulations on you being elected into the position of Mayor. I'm sure you'll do a wonderful job over the next 12 months. But obviously, I'd like to pay tribute to Bill, who has been a fantastic mayor over the last 12 months, and I'll endorse Councillor Bullen and Councillor Kenny's comments in terms of the way that you've handled yourself during the course of the year with great dignity and have represented this borough extremely well across events, not only within the borough, but obviously outside the borough as well, and that's obviously a very important part of the role of showcasing Wigan as a borough, and I think you've done that extremely well over the past municipal year. And on behalf of the trustees of the charity as well, and the charity committee, I'd like to thank you for all the work that you've put in to making your charity a success this year. And I think it was particularly nice as well that you picked two charities that don't get a lot of national profile in terms of JDRF and also Parkinson's. And I know those charities are extremely grateful for the exposure and publicity that they've had on the back of your mayoral year, and hopefully that will ensure that people are more aware of the great work that they're doing in our local communities. So on behalf of the charities as well, Bill, I'd like to thank you for what you've done. Now my funny moment of the year is also actually at the same event as Councillor Kenny's, and it wasn't Councillor Kenny's score that was amusing. In the Bright Breed, it looks like I have quite an afternoon session, so as we were coming in to do the quiz, there were a few people that had quite a lot of liquid refreshments during the afternoon, I think it's fair to say. And it was quite rowdy at the beginning of the quiz as I was trying to start off. And Bill, in a very, very dignified and gentlemanly manner, approached his table and said, "Would you mind just being a little bit quiet, because we're just about to start the quiz, so people are trying to take part." And at that point, the three will say, "Oh, the taxes are here anyway." So, and he's not one of sports St. Helens. So, but you did it in such a dignified and gentlemanly manner. You did yourself proud, Bill. And I just wanted to say, I hope you and Joe take some time off, recharge the batteries, and I'll look forward to working with you in terms of your council work over the next 12 months as well. So, well done, Bill, for everything that you've done for the borough over the last 12 months. Thank you.
I now invite retiring mayor, Councillor Bill Clark, to respond.
Well, thank you. I'd like to thank Councillor Kenny Bullen, Paul Kenny, and Matt Lewis, and for all the very kind words. I've had amazing support from everybody in Superb. I'd also like to thank the invaluable support from the mayoral team, because without the work in those offices, we couldn't do anything of that sort, anything that required, they've been there for me. It's been brilliant. And the charity committee that Councillor Stanley chairs has been very, very good. They've worked hard, we've raised quite a bit. Hope there's a bit more to come again, you never know. But it's been a real privilege to serve as mayor for this borough. And this borough is now very well regarded. When you talk to people outside in other boroughs, Wigan is like up there with the top. It's very, how do you do this, how do you do that? There's an awful lot of people who want to know how Wigan works. Brilliant. For last year, we represented the borough at many events. I'm quite surprised at the total that was read out. It's quite a tiring time, and I'm sure Sue will go very well with it. The Mayor has also been extremely supportive with her help and advice. This has enabled me to carry out my mayoral duties in the way I have. Finally, I would like to wish our new Mayor, Councillor Sue Greensmith, and her consort Alan, to a very enjoyable and successful year. And yet, and good to you.
We will now make a presentation to the retiring Mayor, Councillor Bill Clark, and Mayoress Jo Clark. Congratulations on being Mayor. I invite Councillor Terry Halliwell to propose the appointment of Deputy Mayor.
Thank you, Madam Mayor, and can I wish you the best of success during your charity for the 12 months, and I take the opportunity to thank the outgoing for the dignified way in which you conducted the council in somewhat difficult times on occasions. I think you did an excellent job, so thank you very much. Normally we have some funny quips about incoming mayors, but incoming deputy mayors. I'm going to leave that until next year, so I'll just jump straight into the nomination. So, Madam Mayor, it is my pleasure to propose that Councillor Steve Dauber for the next Deputy Mayor of Wigan Council.
I now invite Councillor Phil Cullen to formally second the election of Deputy Mayor.
Madam Mayor, I wish to formally second that Councillor Steve Dauber be elected Deputy Mayor of the Metropolitan Borough of Wigan for the ensuing municipal year. Thank you.
All those in favour? Against?
I will now invite the Deputy Mayor to make a declaration of acceptance of office and to sign the Code of Conduct form.
I, Councillor Steve Dauber, having been elected to the office of Deputy Mayor of Wigan Council, do declare that I take that office upon myself and will duly and faithfully fulfil the duties of it according to the best of my judgment and ability. I undertake to observe the Council's Code of Conduct and the performance of my functions in that office as the Code stands from time to time. I would now like to introduce my Deputy Consort, my son, Oliver Wade. Mayor, members of the Council and invited guests, may I thank you for attending and supporting me today. I thank Councillors Terry Allwell and Phil Cullen for their kind words. This day rightfully belongs to the new Mayor, so I just want to take this opportunity to thank the Council for the honour it is bestowing on me and reassure you I will carry out my duties to the best of my ability. Thank you very much.
Adjourn for 15 minutes whilst official press photographs are taken and the Mayor and Deputy Mayor's personal guests are taken through to the Mayor's parlour. We will reconvene at 15 minutes from the time of adjournment to consider